What is a NASCAR privateer team? Imagine racing against the biggest names in NASCAR with fewer resources and less manufacturer backing. That's what a privateer team is all about. In motorsports, a privateer team is a racing team that competes without direct financial support from a major car manufacturer. These teams usually relying on their own funding, sponsorships, and resources to get on the track. In NASCAR, most teams are connected to manufacturers like Chevrolet, Toyota, or Ford. These big companies provide technical support, better equipment, and sometimes even factory-backed drivers. These are the teams that have big budgets and extensive support networks. But privateer teams are different. They don't have that factory backing, so they have to be smart with their resources. Most NASCAR teams are owned by individuals, small partnerships, or independent organizations. They often operate with smaller budgets, which means they have to make every dollar count. These teams focus heavily on managing their costs, from the cars they build to the personnel they hire. They often race with older equipment or less advanced technology compared to the factory-supported teams. Sponsorship plays a huge role for these teams. Since they don't get as much manufacturer support, they need to secure sponsorship deals to pay for parts, travel, and crew salaries. Sponsorship can come from local businesses, regional companies, or even national brands looking to get exposure. Without strong sponsorship, it's tough to stay competitive. In terms of team operations, privateer teams often have smaller crews. They might have just a handful of mechanics and engineers working on the cars. They need to be very efficient and resourceful to keep their cars competitive during races. They also tend to focus on specific races or parts of the season rather than trying to compete in every race with the biggest budget. While the term privateer isn't used as often in NASCAR, the concept is still very much alive. These teams face many challenges but also have the advantage of flexibility. They can make quick decisions without the bureaucracy of larger organizations. They often bring a lot of passion and grit to the sport, racing against the giants with limited resources but plenty of determination. So, in essence, a NASCAR privateer team is a smaller, independent team that fights to stay competitive without the full backing of a manufacturer. They relying on clever management, sponsorship, and a lot of hard work to keep their dreams alive on the racetrack.